Alright, what's up YouTube? Joseph here, and after yesterday's beautiful stream, I wanted to do a little bit of deck profile for, the version of Harpies that I used yesterday, and also wanted to talk about, what could possibly happen for this weekend with this weekend's stream, just to make sure everybody knows that. I'll probably do a separate video for that anyway. So, pretty much this weekend's live stream didn't go as planned. It didn't start on Friday like it was supposed to. It was actually started on Sunday, and then it just went from there. So I pretty much just used this, built this, and then just went from there. The only thing that I really wish is that I had the Ties of the Brethren, and I wish we actually had a physical print of Arsenal Falcon and TCG instead of having to be forced to use it online. Every other card in here did pretty much what I thought it would, with the exception of Castell, because I feel the Utopia Lightning trio didn't really help much for like getting over bigger stuff. But then I have other monsters who could easily got over bigger stuff if I had it. But the only thing really saving grace for Utopia is Utopia being able to negate stuff when he attacks. So other than that, I'll just go through the lineup. So we have triple Chandler, triple Harpist, triple Dancer, triple Queen, 2 Harpy, 1 and a Cyber Harpy, and then I added 1 Harpy's pet and 2 barrier statues of the Stormwind. For the spells, we're having 3 Sign, 2 Hunting Ground, 1 Ego, 2 Ties of the Brethren, a Dark Hole, a Raigeki, a Divine Wind of the Mist Valley, and a Terraforming to Search for it. For our traps, triple Party, triple Storm, 2 anti-spell, 1 Stormy Mirror Force, 1 Torrential, a Strike, and a Warning. And then the extra deck, for my simple lineup, 2 Phantasmal, 2 Story, 1 Castell, 1 Ice Beast, 1 1 Cowboy, 1 Core Gorgon, 1 Mega Fan of East Draco Sack, 1 Arsenal Falcon, the Utopia lineup of Ray, 1 Lightning in Utopia, 101 Silent Honor Arc, and 106 the Giant Hand. The only difference that this deck really did was that it risked itself going into 7s. We pretty much combined it, Ties of the Brethren, so it could help speed up the summon of Barrier Statue of Stormwind, because that pretty much did a lot of the major work in the deck, especially dealing with non-wind decks. Like the only deck that it had a struggle with is anything that can summon Castell itself and try to bounce stuff. But that's pretty much why the Strike and the Notice are here to help deal with that. Unless you get into Featherstorm fast enough. So maybe in the possible future, I can start looking for these Ties of the Brethren cards and really start using them in the deck, because they work really well with Barrier Statue. Unlike Swallow's Nest, because Swallow's Nest forces you to do the tribute, where in the cases of Ties of the Brethren, you're just paying the life points and at least having a monster of the attribute and type, and going for monsters who have the same attribute or type as the monster but with a different name. So another downside is that you can't go get Harpie Lady, because Barrier Statue of Stormwind, because everybody else on the field or in the graveyard will treat themselves as Harpie Lady, so that better options are to go get the Stormwind. You can't get Dragon, unfortunately. But you can easily get any of the Harpies or have a Harpie Lady on the board and just go get stuff like Harpist or Statue and play off of that. The Divine Wind wasn't too bad an add-on, as well as the Terraforming. The only downside was just the extra deck space. Primarily because I had to fit in a 7 to fit in the dragon, and that was just to get the Arsenal to help Arsenal speed up the process. I think Queen Dragoon Jin would have been an awesome addition to this deck to make sure I could at least get into. If I missed out on Dracos, I can at least go into Arsenal Falcon. And so that way Arsenal could go into Stormwind, and then I could pretty much maintain the coverage with all the other spells and traps in the deck. But that's pretty much about it. Because I didn't want to prolong anything else, and I think it was just pretty much straightforward. So if you guys haven't caught it, there is a replay of Sunday stream, and you can see all the highlights and stuff there. If you have any questions or stuff, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, HPJ signing